Lizzie Gartner, 5'7" sophomore. So some youngsters leading the way there. They have one senior, 3 sophomores, 2 freshmen on tonight's roster.
Yeah, and is that Braylon?
She's not here tonight, as well as Clominus. Clominus is not here. So 8 and 14 are not here tonight.
Well, and Braylon had 73 assists for him. So,
yeah,
obviously they were running probably a 2-setter offense. And, boy, that really hurts then when you're missing a key player like that.
Yeah, she is not in there, number 8, Braylon Schlinger. And so the Lady Renegades are going to be light on the players here. We're going to take a look at our starting lineup, brought to you by Three River, area telecommunications and technology leader. And again, for head coach Amber Gittner in her second year at CWC. Again, she will have a skeleton crew, just 6 players, including number 2, 5'4" freshman, Paige Walensky. Number 4, going to be setter and outside hitter, 5'3" sophomore, Hannah Scott. Number 5, 5'3" freshman, Haley Borway. And number 9 is 5'10" sophomore, Annabelle Waldo. Number 11, 5'7" sophomore, Lizzie Gartner. And the lone senior, 5'11" senior, Karina Larson, that wears number 12. Now for the starting lineup for the North Central Lady Knights, first-year head coach Heather Painter and assisted by Caitlin Bartek. They will start in numerical order. Number 1, 5'7", and a junior, Morgan Lewis. Caitlin Smith, back row setter, 5'6" senior, wears number 2. Number 8, 5'9", junior, and Dahlia Dearmont. Number 10, outside hitter, as well as one of their main setters, number 10, 5'6" junior, Addison Anderson. We'll call her Addie. Also in the middle tonight, number 12, 5'9" senior, Allie Steven. Number 14, left side hitter, 5'8" senior, Allie Cosgrove. And the libero is number 18, Lainey Pospischel, 5'2", and a junior. That is our starting lineups, brought to you by Three River Communications, ultra-fast speeds at amazing prices. Three River Communication is investing and bringing communities together with fiber right to your home and business. With offices in O'Neill, Ainsworth, Lynch, and Springview, their staff is local and ready to serve you. Three River Fiber Internet has unmatched reliability, ultra-fast upload and download speeds, along with unlimited usage. Go to threeriver.net to get started. Three River Communications, your local broadband leader. Well, I do expect they're going to have the national anthem coming up here, Connie, and then we'll jump into the starting lineups with the PA announcer. Again, 3 games we have here. It'll be North Central taking on CWC, followed by Ainsworth against CWC. That's Chambers Wheeler Central Lady Renegades. And the nightcap, North Central against Ainsworth. And right here on KBRB, AM 1400, 106.3 FM, and the web, kbrb.net. Greg Kinsey, Steve Camp will be on FM 92.7 and the web, kbrb.net, with North Central Riverside football. And Coach's Corner begins at 6:30 and kickoff at 7 o'clock. We're going to take a timeout as they have the national anthem here on KBRB. Concrete is a cornerstone of many buildings.
quality and great value. Make sure to check out this week's sales flyer. For the best service, selection, and savings, shop locally owned G&B's Market in Bassett.
A profitable livestock operation depends on the health quality of your herd. Kippaha Vet Service, Dr. Angie Painter, Springview, specializes in reproduction ultrasound of cattle and horses. For health care of large and small animals, contact Dr. Angie Painter of Kippaha Vet Service, Springview, 402-497-3574.
Well, here on KBRB, Ainsworth, Nebraska, it is high school volleyball. And we have the North Central Knights being introduced here at home in their home black uniforms with a gray and black stripe down the side, blue shoulders. The Chambers Wheeler Central Renegades in their black tops, white numbers and letters trimmed out in their Renegade orange. And Connie, it's an early start to volleyball, and I think one of the main reasons, again, is we are short official, not only in football, but in volleyball and all sports. So if anybody out there would like to be an official, I'm usually an armchair official, you know that, but, anybody would like to be official out there, boy, I tell you what, it's something you can pick up.
Yeah, one is if you love sports, it's a fun way to be involved and to stay a part of sports. And these officials tonight here have traveled from Bellevue.
Yeah,
that is a long drive.
And we have, I don't mean this in a bad way, but we have a pioneer of volleyball, Sue Maylott, here tonight. And you remember her back in the 90s.
I remember her way back in the 80s,
Yeah.
but she used to officiate a few of volleyball matches when I was coaching in the eastern part of Nebraska.
Well, and to tell you what, she is not just Nebraska volleyball. She's been everywhere, USA volleyball. So tell you what, if she says something, it's going to be right.
And she's trained
Yes.
so many officials. But, yeah, anyone out there, volleyball is a sport of a lifetime. Become an official. We need them.
All right, here we go. It's volleyball action, and first to serve will be the Renegades. From right to left, they'll go off of the hands of Gartner, and it's going to be an ace serve to start it off for the Renegades, Connie. They are looking for their first set victory this year. And again, low numbers, just 6 on the roster here. Start off with an ace serve. This one picked up by Lewis in the back row. Here, Dearmont with the swing from the middle. And how about a good start for CWC? An ace block. Karina Larson, 5'11 senior, with an ace block.
Yeah, 5'11". She puts a big block up in that middle. Gets her long arms over the net.
Nice little jump serve. Here, another ace. There is 2 ace serves to start the match for Gardner. And it is a 3-0 CWC lead here. We'll play the best 2 out of 3 to 25. 3 matches here on KBRB as CWC on the serve. On the tack, on the dump set, it is Addie Anderson, and that's one way to get a kill on the dump set and hit out of bounds by the Renegades. A dump set kill for Addison Anderson, her first kill of the match. She'll go back to serve here, does Anderson. And this one nearly fell, and a free pass across by the Renegade. Touches the tape and goes for a dig kill for number 2, Paige Walensky. The tape is your friend. Connie, I was able to catch a little college volleyball last night. Not only Nebraska Creighton, but some JUCO volleyball. I'll tell you about that a little bit later on. Anderson to set, back set, Cosgrove. Nicely picked up by the Renegades. Going to set this one to Borway. Picked up by the Knights. Back set. Free pass across by Smith. Here's a set by Gartner. And swung on by Scott and picked up by the Knights. How about Cosgrove from the left side? And that was going to be a kill. Couldn't get it down from the right side. She'll get it down from the left side. And North Central to within 2 on the kill from Allie Cosgrove. Good little volley there by both teams.
Well, the thing is, just keeping the ball in play, force the other team to make an error.
And there's an ace serve, as you say, make the other team force an error, and it is an ace serve for Allie Cosgrove. And that pulls North Central to within 1 at 3-4. This pass goes awry, and a free pass across. Here comes North Central. Smith to set it. Dearmont to swing. Short corner. Nice placement for Dahlia Dearmont for another kill for North Central, and they're on a roll. 4.
Addie Anderson, and Caitlin Smith that time, they were trying to push each other out of the way to see who could set that.
And here's an ace serve on the back line for Allie Cosgrove, her second ace serve in this series. And just like that, from 3-0 deficit to 5-4 North Central lead. Touches the tape, crawls across for the third ace serve for Cosgrove.
She looks like she's gotten taller to me. It's just
Maybe we're not up as high.
Oh, okay.
We're only 5 rows up instead of 12.
That might be it.
CWC to the middle. 2 players going for the swing and can hit it into the net. 7-4. Now the biggest lead of the match for North Central. Both teams have had a 3-point lead. And this one is going to be another ace through the hands of Larson. That is going to be 4. Oh, they're going to call that actually a reserve because it was coming down, Connie, instead of going out of bounds. It was coming down. It hit the basket, and CWC would have had a play as it was coming down. So it will be a reserve, but that one is an ace, the 4th one of this series for Cosgrove, and we're going to get a timeout.
Yeah, and the rule about that, Cody, is everything above the court and the ceiling is in play. And so that ball was traveling, and the backboard hanging down stopped its movement.
Right. Now, if that ball is going at any pace at a line drive towards the hoop and it was going to hit the wall, then it is out of bounds. But, or out of play, I should say. But that one was coming down and hit the hoop. So great call by the officials. We know they were going to do a great job here. And it is 8-4 North Central after trailing 3-0. 4 ace serves in this series for Allie Cosgrove, vying for one of our performers of the game, as she already has a kill and 4 ace serves. How do you have our setter assists so far?
I have Addie Anderson with 1, Caitlin Smith with 1, and Morgan Lewis with 1.
Cosgrove serve, picked up by the Renegades. A little bump, set, across the net, swung on by Smith. Tight on the net it goes. And CWC unable to get it across and make it 9-4. Young squad. 1 senior, 3 sophomores, 2 freshmen here tonight. 6 playing on this varsity squad for CWC right now. Bump set. This is going to be a swing by Scott, and it'll be 10-4 North Central. Knights, Renegades, Chambers Wheeler Central. This one going to be popped up. Giving chase are the Renegades. And it's 11-4.
Yeah, just communication is such a vital part of serve-receive.
Right now, that's what it's all about. And it's another ace serve. That is 5 for Allie Cosgrove here in set number 1.
You know, and we even saw that last night if people had a chance to watch Nebraska and Creighton. What a fabulous match. But serving was the key.
Yeah, a lot of serving errors you did see by the Huskers. North Central up 13-4. Connie, I was in Norfolk last night. I watched a little junior college volleyball. The number 9 team out of Waterloo, Iowa, won 1, lost 1. Each team won in a triangular. It's kind of the common thing anymore.
And to have former Ainsworth Bulldogs playing.
2 hits on the setter.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah, it was. I saw, of course, where I went to school, Platte Community College of Columbus. The Raiders had Katrina Beal playing defensive specialist. She came in and did some serving last night. Caitlin Nelson playing for Northeast Community College. That's an ace serve for Allie Cosgrove. And a timeout called by CWC. We'll get back to more in just a moment on KBRB. Let's hear a word from our fine sportscasters making the broadcast possible. Set 1, North Central 15, CWC 4.
For proven, dependable, efficient, and long-lasting diesel power units, visit with the friendly folks at Northern Plains Supply. They're your Isuzu dealer in this area. That's Northern Plains Supply of Bassett.
Your first choice for exceptional care is Rangeland Rehab with locations in Ainsworth and Bassett. Physical therapist Brian Doak, along with professional staff, are trained on many techniques to help improve mobility and decrease pain. For appointments, call 402-387-1600.
First set, North Central 15-4 over CWC here, game number 1 or match number 1. And Connie, we're getting back to that JUCO matchup. Had Cadence Kramer from Stewart, Caitlin Nelson from Ainsworth playing for Northeast Hawks. And so it was good to see some college volleyball last night as you're able to catch the Huskers and Creighton in a 5-set thriller. Here's a hit across by Borway, picked up by the Knights. Morgan Lewis swing is good. When Morgan Lewis is able to get her feet set, jump up, and hit the ball, she can power right through that one.
She had a nice, sharp cross-court arm swing. That was an excellent arm swing.
CWC looking for a stop. 17-4 point North Central.
You know, I don't want to do the radio jinx, but Allie Carsgrove has been serving from a timeout from 4-8
Yep.
to 4-17 now.
Here's one hit across by Borway, going to be good. The youngster 5'3" freshman, Haley Borway, gets her first kill of the night. That'll stop a North Central night run. They trailed 3-0, now lead 17-5. Up front, looks like Morgan Lewis, Dahlia Dearmont, and Caitlin Smith is the setter. Tight on the net. Hit across on the overpass by both teams. Back to Morgan Lewis. Touch. Saved by the Renegades. Free pass across by Waldo, and it's good for a kill. Waldo will get that bump kill, and it's 17-6. Addie Anderson, Allie Cosgrove, and libero Laney Pospischel in the back. Good bump set across. Now here comes the Renegades. Waldo picked up by the Knights. Back set. Here's Caitlin Smith, and it is good.
That was a great back set by Addie Anderson. Kind of a jump set, back set. She went off one foot, and just nice timing between her and right side hitter.
17-7, North Central set 1. First serving error of the afternoon. Hard to say afternoon when we're usually doing evening broadcasts, but we moved it right into 4:14 here on KBRB, AM 1400, 106.3 FM in the web, kbrb.net. Also streaming on the Rock County Public Schools channel. Smith, good set outside to Lewis. Touched at the tape. It's up in the rafters. Pulled out of there by the Renegades. Free pass across by Larson. Anderson to the middle. Deep tip by Steven is long. Point Renegades, 17-9. So they're putting on a little 4-point run now, Connie.
Well, I like how the Renegades, if they send a free ball over, they're sending it deep into North Central's court.
Back to serve again is Scott. Here comes a middle swing by Steven. Picked up by Wolinski and to the middle to Waldo. Now tipped across. 2 hits by Smith. Yep, the setter. Going to get called for 2 hits by Caitlin Smith.
Anytime you see the ball have a funny spin on it, you know that one hand was pushing harder than the other.
North Central on the attack. Going to go to the middle to Steven. Flipped across. Saved by the Renegades. Put back in that back corner. Anderson to Lewis, left side. Good pick up by the Renegades once again. Here's Waldo on the left pin. And good hustle by North Central, and they'll save this one. Free pass across by Waldo. Just great hustle, Connie, by North Central there. Now Smith with the kill off the block and good. Caitlin Smith, her second kill to lead all in the kill department for the Lady Knights at 19-9. Never give up on that volleyball, Connie. North
Never,
Central
always
chasing.
pursue. Follow your teammate out of bounds.
Caitlin Smith, tough serve, picked up as the Renegades go with the free pass. Tipped across by Anderson, saved by Waldo. Tipped across, picked up by North Central. Allie Steven, nice dig by Larson, but a little tight on the net, but it was a good dig on a hard hit. That is going to be a kill for Allie Steven, her first. North Central has 7 kills and lead at 20-9, set number 1. Here's Waldo with the swing. Got a good swing at that one. Morgan Lewis now touched and saved, but hanging up in the rafters. Bounces around. Last time I saw that, I was watching The Price is Right in that Plinko game. That thing hit 4 or 5 times up in the rafters.
Pinball.
Morgan Lewis then is going to get a kill after it goes off the arms and up into the rafters. Smith, tough serve, and it is an ace. Going to be the 7th ace serve for the night. 6 of those by Allie Cosgrove here in the first. And North Central up 22-9.
Well, that's the fastest way you score is ace serve. Second fastest is serve, tough, and block.
Waiting and checking the rotation. Yep. They're good to go, it looks like. There they go. Resetting. Serve, receive. Smith serve. Nice pass. And going to be 2 hits on Scott.
Well, and Hannah Scott has 33 assists on the season, so she was probably their second setter.
Yeah. A little miscommunication in the back row with the youngsters again. 24-9, set point, North Central here in the first. Caitlin Smith back to serve. Bump set to Waldo in the middle. And it is just long, and set number 1 goes to North Central Knights on our Tri-County Bank scoreboard. We'll come back and recap set number 1 right after these words.
Tradition runs deep at the 5th generation Smith Angus Ranch. Kent and Cameron are dedicated to providing top quality genetics to maximize their customers' profitability. Annual bull sale at the ranch south of Bassett the 4th Friday of March. Check out their website at smithangus.com.
Lewis Nursery of Springview offers North Central Nebraska customers a wide variety of flowers and vegetables. Lewis Nursery, located along East Highway 183 in Springview. David appreciated your patronage this past season, and when it's time to plant your garden in the spring, remember Lewis Nursery of Springview.
Your Zematic by Lindsay dealer offers replacement parts for any brand of pivot, installation and training, superior service when you need it.
Your local Zematic by Lindsay dealer is Ainsworth Electric Motor, located just 1 mile east of Ainsworth on Highway 20. Call 387-1071.
Well, Connie, as we get ready to take a look at it here, we have unofficially for the Lady Renegades 3 kills, an ace block, 2 ace serves. I have a kill for Walensky, Borway, Waldo, an ace block for Larson, and 2 ace serves by Gardner. How about in the assist department?
I had for Hannah Scott 3 assists, and then for North Central, I had Addie Anderson with 5 assists, Morgan Lewis with 1, and Caitlin Smith with 2.
I had Morgan Lewis with 2 kills, Caitlin Smith with 2 kills, 1 apiece for Dearmont, Anderson, Stephen, and Cosgrove. We'll see Gracie Swanson and Hannah Lindsay come in here in set number 2. So we have set number 2 coming up. Again, we have 3 matches tonight. Ainsworth CWC next, and then a rematch from the first game of the year. It will be Ainsworth and North Central match number 3, all right here on AM 1400, 106.3 FM, and the web, kbrb.net. Steve Camp, he's in the house. He'll pretty soon put on a headset over at the football field. And he'll be along with Greg Kinsey. Riverside North Central football kicks off at 7. We'll be back with set number 2 in a moment.
When you have construction needs of any type, contact Dave Knitzel of Town and Country Construction in Bassett. Hard work, honesty, and integrity are all trademarks of Town and Country Construction of Bassett. Proud supporter of the North Central Knights.
Your meat is what matters at Holt County Locker in Stewart. Stop in and pick up perfectly marbled steaks, thick-cut bacon, handmade sausages, sweet velvety ham, Rod's famous jerky, wieners, or salami, and so much more. Appointments are available.
You can come to West Holt Medical Services for health care for your whole family. With a primary care clinic open 5 days a week, visiting specialists nearly every day, and a top-notch therapy and rehab facility, we have you covered for whatever comes up. 402-925-2811.
Back here on KBRB, AM 1400, 106.3 FM, and the web, kbrb.net. I'm Kodaguchi, Connie Lentz alongside. North Central took the first one 25-9. A very young Renegade squad, but also some tough serving. Forgot to tell you, there were 7 ace serves for North Central in set 1. 6 of those to Allie Cosgrove. Caitlin Smith had 1. And now you see a couple different players in there, as I mentioned. Gracie Swanson, number 13, 5'9" senior, playing up front. And you'll also see setter, 5'5" senior, number 11, Hannah Lindsay, will be in this set here. And again, no change for the Renegades. Don't mean to be funny here, but just 6 players on the roster tonight for the Renegades County. It's kind of tough for the Renegades now, but they know where they're supposed to be as they set for serve receive, and back to serve is a tough serving Addie Anderson. Overpass picked up by Swanson. Here's a set out to Cosgrove, tipped across. To the middle, it's going to be swung on by Larson, just long.
Just missed it by less than a credit card.
I don't know which one you use, but
A very narrow one.
yeah, 1-0. Hey, good pickup on the tough serve. Dump set by Anderson. She gets another dump kill. Yeah, you have to be ready at all points when that ball goes across to the other team. And Anderson has her second dump kill.
Yeah, they just, defense, you have to know where that setter is, back row setter, and what she can do.
Here comes the Renegades. Waldo from the back row. Nice little swing picked up by the Knights. Cosgrove on the left side. Touched and out of play. Allie Cosgrove, her second kill of the match. 3-0 North Central. Crowd starting to filter in. Glad to have you out glad to have you along wherever you're at, excuse me. And we have an ace serve by Anderson, her first. Most people are still working, Connie. We call this work, or I do. You call this.
I call this fun.
You call this retirement fun.
Yeah.
Right?
Addie Anderson has such a tough serve. It's a little bit of a jump floater.
And another serve unable to be put across by the Renegades. A couple of players are able to get to that one.
On a jump floater, that ball can just kind of float and change direction.
Yeah, it can go up, it can go down, it can go left or right. And that one, boy, it dropped right out of the sky. That's an ace.
Well, and she's doing what we call yo-yo serving. Sometimes she's serving short, soft, and then line drive, deep serve.
6-0 North Central. Timeout. Renegades head coach Amber Ginter will be back. Set number 1 went to the Lady Knights, 25-9. They lead in set 2, 6-0.
Hespe Auto Center in Springview handles all automotive repairs from minor to major. Does tire repair, has an on-location tire truck and 24-hour wrecker service. Does custom exhaust pipe bending, makes hydraulic and AC hoses. That's Hespe Auto Center, a block west and a half south of the flashing light in Springview.
From concept to completion, Halleck Construction, Scott Halleck, specializes in steel buildings, custom-built homes, additions, kitchens and bathrooms, drywall, window replacements, siding, and more. When it's time for improvements, call on Halleck Construction of Springview.
Set number 2 of our first match, and it is North Central up 6-0. Very hard serving Addison Anderson at the serving line here. She's picked up 2 ace serves in this segment right here. And she'll go back as far as she can and do that little jump serve again, and the bottom falls out of it, picked up by the Renegades. Free pass coming by Walensky. North Central set by Lindsay to the middle. Gracie Swanson with the swing, picked up by the Renegades. And they'll go try to get a free pass across. And it's a point North Central at 7-0.
Cody, when I was coaching at Valentine playing Rock County at that time, I'd try to throw the ball up into the ceiling to simulate how it pinballs off of rafters, but you just can't.
Allie Cosgrove, really hard swing, picked up nicely by Waldo. Now back into the side of the Knights. Here comes Lindsay with the swing, and it is going to be into the net. That kind of surprised me. You talk about that. Being at Northeast Community College last night in Norfolk, the gym's about the same size as Ainsworth, and the rafters are really low. And I tell you what, just the way that they were able to pick up some of those hard hits and keep the ball out of the rafters just amazed me.
It's called cushioning the ball.
Here comes Cosgrove with the tip. Renegades scrambling and can't get to it. 8-1. Substitution in. McKenna Witzke, another senior, had her today on our Get to Know the Senior Athlete. She has that, tore that ACL, I believe, her maybe her sophomore year. And we were talking to her earlier today on Get to Know the Senior Athlete. Likes to play volleyball and come here from the Burwell area. She's in as a senior, as we talked just a moment ago. Just one senior for the Renegades. 6 on the roster for North Central, who lead at 9-1. Waldo will pop it up, and across it'll go. Lindsay, the set. Free pass across by North Central. Now it tipped into the net. Point North Central. As I look down the line there, it looks like maybe just one player for the Knights not in yet, and the coach has been kind of pacing by her. That's Bridget Lewis, sophomore for the Lady Knights. Swung on, blocked back by Gracie Swanson. Fight for it and blocked back for an ace block for number 11, Lizzie Gardner.
Well, Lizzie Gardner did a great job of pushing last. When you win a joust like that, 2 players pushing the ball at the same time, the one who can push it the last will usually win that joust.
10-2, North Central with the lead. Set to Witzke. McKenna's hit, picked up, and put across in one and down on the block attempt by Gracie Swanson. Going to give that a bump kill through the block for number 9, Annabelle Waldo. Cosgrove. Now Witzke will put it in the back. Set it. Swung on by Borway. Now another dump tip by North Central. Swing by Larson, picked up. McKenna Witzke with the swing. Nice job, nice volley going here. And this one is going to be into that off of the hands of Larson. And North Central has the lead of 11-3. Set number 2, they took the first one 25-9. Short serve by Swanson is going to be an ace. Gracie Swanson. Looks like unofficially 10 ace serves for North Central here in this match. Here comes the Renegades. Nice little push there to Larson. Good pickup by North Central into the middle. Witzke with the tip. Man, it's going to go good. McKenna Witzke going to get a kill. That is now, Connie, 7 players for North Central with at least 1 kill. 13-3, they lead here in set number 2. Tied on the net. CWC, great pickup by Larson to get it across and save it. Here's Lindsay with the swing. Oh, nearly got it. Nearly got the kill. Did Hannah Lindsay. It will be a point for North Central. 14-3. I was going through the ratings of the Omaha World Herald today, and my goodness. There's some tough competition in the Niobrara Valley Conference. We're going to have 2 hits by Lindsay. But I had Summerlin rated number 10 in C2. Had St. Mary's, followed by Stewart, 5 and 6 in D2. And there was one more, I thought, out of the MVC that was in there. Oh, yeah, Elgin Public Pope John talked about them. So a lot of tough competition as well. Chambers, Wheeler Central, North Central in that MVC. Swung on by Allie Stephen, going to get the kill. Allie with her second kill.
And that time, Hannah Lacey with the assist.
Yeah, Hannah Lindsay.
Lindsay,
5'5".
I'm sorry.
No, that's right. 5'5" senior is back to serve also here, Connie. Good pickup by both teams. Tipped across by McKenna Witzke. Free pass. Nope, not going to be able to get it. Well, I tell you what, you can just about lose that ball. The lights have cages around them that it kind of hits up there, the rafters, and just there's a lot of traffic up there once it gets up there about 20 feet.
Yeah, that's why you really have to work to cushion those passes so they don't go up really high in the air.
16-4, North Central with an ace serve for Hannah Lindsay. That is going to be her first. And a timeout by CWC. North Central leads it 1-0 after taking the first set 25-9. They lead in the second 17-4. Back with more in a moment.
For independent grain marketing, contact Pride Grain, located on Highway 20 between Long Pine and Bassett. Pride Grain has a variety of marketing tools available to meet your individual marketing plan. Contact Pride Grain, a supporter of local athletics.
Take control of tax season with the trusted local professionals at Best Books and More in Springview. Personal, business, and agricultural services available, and much more. Call the local experts at Best Books and More, 402-497-2724.
Back here in Bassett, Nebraska, Rock County Gymnasium, I'm Cody Gucci. Connie Lynch joining us. Connie has, help me out here, 30 what years of experience in coaching? Or is it that much?
30-something.
30-something? All right, that's what I said.
Yeah.
So glad to have you along here. Some stints up in this neck of the woods up there. Around Valentine, coach up there, David City and more. Here is a overpass by the Renegades, back to the Renegade side. How about Waldo with the swing? It's a kill, for Annabelle Waldo. That is going to be her third kill. Well, I'm just going to let you know this, Connie. I've been out of high school for over 30 years. Maybe not always act like it, but I have been. Tough serve. Nice job by Scott. Picked up by the Knights. Here is a kill for Anderson.
Anderson got such a big approach on that. She flies at the ball.
That's a key. That and a quick arm speed. And this one is going to be a kill. Serving back there, a kill. It's an ace. McKenna Witzke with the ace. 19-5. McKenna back to serve once again. This one in the net. Just our second serving error. And we'll see coming in, number 1, Morgan Lewis. She'll come into the back row at 19-6. Back to serve are the Renegades into the net. Their first serving error off the hands of Borway. It's been really clean serving tonight, or I should say this afternoon. As out will go the libero Pospischal. Back in up front middle will be Gracie Swanson, 5'9" senior for the Knights. Renegades get a swing by Gartner, wide right. 21-6. Allie Steven. Boy, she really ripped that serve, but nice pickup by the Renegades. No free pass it across. Anderson outside to Cosgrove. Blocked back by Waldo and put across in 2 by the Knights. And put across now in 2 by the Renegades. Lindsay back to Anderson. Wide left.
Anderson had quite the wind-up on that. She caught the ball on its way. She was coming down, and so the ball traveled completely out of bounds. It's tough to get your hand on top of the ball.
21-7, back to serve is Waldo. Anderson on a little slide to Swanson. Picked up by the Renegades, who'll free pass it across. Lindsay out to Cosgrove. Nice pickup by the Renegades. But it goes into the net, and that's going to be a kill. That's going to be Lindsay with the assist, and a kill for Allie Cosgrove, her third.
Yeah, Lindsay I have with 4 assists this set.
22-7, North Central here in the second. Play the best 2 out of 3 to 25. They took the first one 25-9. Nice play and good hustle by the Renegades. Put it across. Lindsay to the middle. Swanson got the kill. Gracie Swanson gets herself a kill. 8th player to get a kill. And the Knights are 2 away from picking up a 2-set victory here. And then getting a break before they take on Ainsworth in our final match of the night. Ainsworth CWC coming up after this one. Serving air, wide left by Anderson. Second of the set. Third as a team in the match. Back to serve is Lizzie Gardner. She started the game off with 2 ace serves. North Central back set to Gracie. And it's going to be a kill through the block and off the hands of the Renegades. Gracie has 2 kills, and we are at match point here in set number 2 at 24-8. And the serve is Cosgrove. Here comes the Renegades. Back set, swung on by Walensky. North Central tight to the net, put across by Morgan Lewis, and it's good for a left-handed kill. And the match, 25-9, 25-8. North Central improves to 2-2 on the year. We'll come back, take a look at our Tri-County Bank Into the Game report right after these words here on KBRB Ainsworth.
West Plains Bank of Ainsworth and Springview values each customer. They strive to offer you the financial products and services to help you